Hey, what's up? So, two things. First, why am I with the face cam? I said that I would mostly use face cam for summoning videos, but this one's kind of a discussion video, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I thought that if I had the face cam it would be more of a discussion since you're, I don't know, I feel like it, okay? And also, don't mind me, I'm drinking coffee, because it's 11 p.m. and, dude, I swear, you don't see like how much I like how much time I waste on videos, but I post like 5 videos a day, right? But I record like 11. I record a lot of videos. I like write scripts. Right now I got my notebook is in the closet, but I write scripts and like most videos don't go away, so I get extremely tired. That's why I'm drinking coffee. It's 11 p.m. That's why also the light is very bad. I'm using the regular room light, no sunlight. So I'm gonna talk about why I think PvP is terrible. Yeah. So the reason why I don't like PvP, and I feel like PvP is the reason also why the game has fallen apart. If you see any other like gacha game YouTubers, when they talk about Blazing, it's always like, yeah, PvP is terrible, and it's because it's pay to win. And one of the reasons, I have multiple reasons why I don't like it, but first reason is that it's extremely pay to win. You don't have to be pay to win to win. If you go look, I have my game open. If you go look at the rankings, global ranking, the first team, I wouldn't say is very pay to win. These are units that you can 100% get without spending money in the game. It's still extremely cunty, isn't it? But units that you can get. This account is 100% free to play, and as you can see, my team, I have 2 max. This one is actually not max duped. He's missing 2 dupes, but I have 2 pretty much max dupe Madras. I have Blazing Bash Mada, Ashram. I have like a very good team, and I'm still enjoying because I really don't like playing it. And whenever I verse someone with 3 or 4 Madras, which happens pretty much all the time, it's very frustrating because it takes no skill. 0 skill. The game takes 0 skill, which is something again that is the second thing I don't like it. And like I don't like playing a game that takes no skill. And also this correlates to one thing that I really look forward to playing a PvP game, which I play PvP games since I was like 11, and one thing that I always loved to do was using wonky teams, or not teams, bro, because I never played like games like this. I always played FPS. Wonky setups or guilds that no one was using and still succeeding, and seeing people being like, how the fuck do you use this? And I'm always in the top of the leaderboard with non-meta shit, and I always loved it. This game, it's impossible to be in the top of the leaderboard. It's like, actually, let me go on the leaderboards. Another thing, very strange, is how in the leaderboards, there's a guy using just a 4-star Naruto with 300 wins and 448 defeats. Rank 4, by the way. Rank 4, how is that possible? And then the ranking system in this game is terrible, and then you go a little bit less. This guy pretty much has almost the same amount of losses as wins, and he's rank 9. This guy has more losses than wins. Rank 11. It goes on. Ranked 14, more losses than wins. Almost the same amount of losses as wins. The ranking on this game makes no sense. Rank 16, more losses than wins. Rank 18, more losses than wins. The list goes on and on. This guy pretty much doesn't have any matches in his rank 20. This doesn't make any sense. But this goes to the thing that I was saying. You can't use wonky teams. If I go on PvP with like a team without any Blazing Festival units or any Blazing Bash units, I will get destroyed. That's how it works. I won't have any chance of winning because it's not meta. And you can say that every game has a meta, but no competitive game has such a, how can I say, a gap between the meta and the non-meta stuff. If you look at Fortnite right now, you see like automatic guns are better than burst. Example, I'm not gonna go into details because some people may not play it, but you can still use bursts. It's off the meta, but you can still use it as long as you're good. I mean, Fortnite, you get it. As long as you're good, you can still use the burst guns instead of the automatic guns. On this game, if I wanna use Maverick Naruto, I'll get shit on against someone with Series 6 Pass Mada. It's just how it works. I don't like it. I feel like it's extremely unpleasant to be forced to play with units that you don't want to play, and then you say, well, I have fun playing these units. You only have fun playing these units because they're overpowered. And they shit on units that aren't them, pretty much. That's not fun. If you play Destiny 1, I'm gonna say something that only applies for Destiny 1, but I had so much fun playing with pulse rifles before they got buffed, and I loved it. And also with sidearms before they were the meta. Again, only will apply to people who play Destiny 1, but I loved it. It was off the meta, no one used it. Absolutely no one used it. None of my friends got why I always used it, but I loved it. I thought it was super fun. I'm actually getting pretty much emotional because I had 4,000 hours of Destiny 1. It was a game that I played a lot. It's an example of a game that I really liked because I had options to play with stuff that was off the meta. And something that may like help, it won't be 100%, but may help, is having a playlist, because right now if you go on PvP, there's only one game mode. One, you start battle, you can play with your friends, but you start battle, you're gonna go in a ranked play. There should be a unranked play, because there, you can still say like people will use the meta shit, but some people will not, some people are gonna be having fun with it. And I also have the wiki here, I forgot to talk about this. So I have the wiki here because I want to talk of the moment when I stopped playing. So I can't go in battle records for like previous seasons for some reason. I feel like this should have been something that they planned out and should have kept, but on my global account I got to Kage 10th Dan 4 times. Two times off season, 2 times on season. 4 times were the the 2 first seasons plus the 2 first off meta seasons. And the season that I stopped playing PvP was when Rock Lee and where's Garo? Garo came in. I didn't 100% stop playing, but I severely dropped. I didn't get to Kage because I didn't have the patience to. And at the time, I did all 9 steps, and this is something like people are still like, well, because Naruto and Sasuke didn't have step ups, they broke the game and they fucked up. So I did all 9 steps for Gaara and Lee when they came out. The only gold that I got from all of the 9 steps was one Rock Lee on the guaranteed step. I got 0 other golds. It was the worst banner I've ever summoned on. And after that I gave up on Blazing Bash. I was like, no shit. I'm not summoning on this bullshit anymore. I only got 1 gold, which was 1 Rock Lee. So I went out 400 pearls with 0 Garas and 1 Rock Lee. And at the time, when they released Gara, was a must. If you didn't have Gara, you couldn't be Kage. Okay, I'm generalizing, but you get what I mean. I tried going to Kage without them, but I would verse people using 3 Garas, and at the time, it was impossible to counter Gara. Now, of course, Gara is pretty much shit. Kinda meta, but not the invincible monster that he once was. And people used to have him like with the 40% damage reduction, so like Rinnegan Sasuke couldn't one-shot him. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was when like I gave up on PvP. And then after that, if I'm not mistaken, it was Hinata. Was I'm difficult with letters, you know. Hinata and Lee, Neji, same person, same hairstyle. Hinata and Neji That was when I 100% stopped playing PvP. Because, again, if you didn't have Hinata, you will... Hinata was pretty much the worst meta. People reference this meta as the worst one, but Hinata was the worst meta in this game ever. Hinata was fucking annoying. If you didn't have Hinata, you were lost, because not only she had input damage reduction, she had a fuck ton of health, and people would use 3 Hinata, so they would sync with Wisdom and get extra 10% damage reduction and boost attack by 200 with the sync with long range. So, it was when I 100% stopped playing PvP, and it was when the gap between off meta and meta began. Not began, I think Blazing Bash was when it really began, like the first Naruto and Sasuke. But they weren't so much to the point where if you didn't have Naruto and Sasuke, you couldn't win, because at the time I only had CM2 Sasuke and I got Yokage pretty easily. But, like, it was when the gap began, and it was when the game stopped being fun. And it became like, if you didn't have the meta shit, good luck being Ambu. Like, it was terrible. The game became terrible, and I blame it all on Blazing Bash. Blazing Bash was the reason this game became shit. I feel like what they absolutely need to do is stop Blazing Bash and make it so the Blazing Bash units go to the Blazing Fast pool. And if they want to still release Blazing Bash units, okay, but be just one banner, because it's impossible to keep up with the meta, because now Final Valley Naruto and Sasuke are not a must, but they are very good. Again, if you see the top 1 player, he doesn't even have them. But I'm pretty sure... Oh, this is not the one. But I'm pretty sure most of the other ones have. Like this one. Yeah, he's using both, and then both... Look at this team! And then this guy... Red Horns. And then this is the best team in the game, by the way, but... And then... Oh, most people are using... Naruto is very good. I feel he's way better than Sasuke because of the bravery and wisdom damage reduction. Sasuke. So, yeah. Mada is a must, of course, and then I feel like Hashirama is kind of off the meta, right? But Blazing Bash units are still very meta. And this is one of the things I think they should do. I feel like PvP's brought some cancer to the game too. Whenever like there's, because in my Discord I have a server for people to do 1v1s, right? And it's so cancerous. I have to ban people, not every day, but very often, because they're just cancerous. They go into a match, right? And then they just argue in general about the match. And why? It's just a game. People are so cancerous about it. So cancerous. And like the tournament that they had, like the Reddit tournament, so cancerous. How can a game without game chat be cancerous? There's no, because Call of Duty was only cancerous because of game chat. Destiny was less cancerous. We still had like messages telling each other to kill themselves, but it's still way less cancerous. How can a mobile game be so cancerous? It's so bad. There shouldn't be PvP in gacha games, honestly. It's so terrible. Oh my god. Just thinking about it. Again, and also the Reddit. I think that the Reddit doesn't touch much on PvP. I browse the Reddit every day. There's no like cancerous shit about PvP there. I feel like people downvote it, so the Reddit is off the chart there on this. Well, yeah, that's the reason why I don't play PvP. It's a terrible game mode that requires no skill. There is no fun because you only can use meta units, and also it's very cancerous. I get comment. I remember this comment that I got. I don't play PvP, right? But because a lot of people have it in Nagato, some people will get confused with me. So sometimes I get comments telling me that they won me a match and that I'm shit. And I'm like, mate, I don't even play. I don't even play. I can't. I don't even play. And there was this one guy that did it, like, if there is a limit of how many letters you can put on a YouTube comment, I think he reached that. It was so long on how I'm shit at the game. And I didn't even verse him because I don't play PvP. It's that shit. I feel like I stopped getting this many comments because I changed my name. It's not Nagato anymore, and also the names that have Nagato now have YT for YouTube, so people recognize me. But it cancerous. Thank you guys for watching. Please give me some input on PvP. What you think would improve PvP? I feel like the non-ranked game mode is very good, and also a non-duped game mode. I feel like ranked by standard should not allow dupes, like this cunt or this cunt. I feel like ranked game modes should require skill, and by default should not let you use duped units. I mean dupes you can use, but like multiple units of the same. You get it. So give me some input. I would love to read the comments. I read all comments. So thank you guys for watching. Just fucking subscribe.